Hi, and welcome back to the MattCast podcast. I am Matty Light, joined by my co-host Matty J. This is number 89,
90.
90. We were just talking about this. Yeah.
10 away from a centennial episode.
10 away. 10 away. We unfortunately got to do a little bit quicker of an episode, so we'll just glance over some of like the college stuff.
Do we want to just skip the recap and just go straight into
We
next
can go.
week's?
Iowa State lost. Our season's over.
Nebraska lost. Our season and our quarterback is over.
I mean, your guys' quarterback does look like he's got some mojo to him, but
Latif, yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, and he's going to be playing, like UCLA, Penn State, and
then
Iowa.
Iowa.
So I could imagine us probably dropping one or two of those games.
Yeah.
More or less Iowa is like the big one. I'm like, well.
They've been on a hot streak, so.
Yeah.
Actually, we get to talk about them too coming right up. We record on Tuesdays, post on Thursdays at 11 o'clock every week, just so you guys can watch at lunch before the games on Thursdays, so you have all the recap going into this upcoming weekend.
Yeah. Hart Ventures Electrical Services, today's sponsor, their everyday sponsor, beginning and end of the episode. Joe's a friend of ours, does great hard work, electrical servicing and contracting, free estimates on any project that you might have coming up, and his information will be down below. Thanks, Joe.
Also, too, a little bit, just quick on the recap. We were all 4-3.
Yeah,
me and you,
hilarious.
and then the model was 4-3.
I think you followed the model exactly.
I was planning on going Nebraska, and I meant to text you.
You actually told me at the Halloween party.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to hold it against you because I was worried that maybe there was some liquid encouragement there.
No, it was genuinely like, I want to follow, like, support the homie.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't, because it keeps my record.
Hide.
Yeah.
With everybody.
In the dub column, I should say.
Yeah.
In the positive. 4-3. Speaking of which, the model, I noticed when we talked about it too, that like the defense is a little bit
utilized,
underpointed. So I added in a lot more twos into.
I saw that going into research this week,
and I was just like, all right, cool. This is a little bit more balanced because the games that were close or like on like the betting odds and everything, it was because of the defense. And I'm just like, all right, cool. I looked at like the betting odds on them and everything. I was just like, all right, cool. I'll just add a little bit more to the defense. And I think this is a little bit more accurate going into it. First up, we have BYU at Texas Tech. Literally a fight for the Big 12 right now.
The
model has
I'm assuming you might see these two teams in the Big 12.
They're probably going to be rematch Big 12 championship. And then Josh Pace was talking about it, and I was like, I don't know about it. Maybe. There'd kind of have to be some other SEC, ACC teams lose, whatever, right? To get Texas Tech and BYU also in the playoffs as well.
I haven't watched any of that content this week. I would put that more on the
potential
unlikely side of things. It's plausible. But
it is plausible. It's a what if scenario.
Yeah.
The point spread on the BYU Texas Tech game is 9 points, and they have one tie. That's a 1-pointer. So if one goes the other way, it's now a 8-point difference or 11 or 10. So it's a fairly close. And what we found from last week too, there's a 10-point difference in between in the scoring. Expected to be a tough matchup, no matter what.
Yeah. I'm assuming not, but Texas Tech, they're on their second or third string quarterback?
Yeah,
correct.
Third string.
I'm assuming we don't have
Tech
anything.
Actually, no, sorry. They have their first string back. Their third string's on their second string, and their second string's IR for the season.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So they got their starter back, but
they're battling.
Yeah. The main thing I've found, and it's the reason why I'm also agreeing with them on all this, Texas Tech owns almost every single one of the defensive categories, minus the passer defense. And even then, it's like just right about there with each other.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm thinking Texas Tech is my favorite to win as well.
I've fallen in love with BYU these last couple weeks. So like my heart wants them.
Yeah.
But when I'm looking at the model and I'm looking at like the season overall and like the depth that they have to like lose their first and second, go on their third, lose, go back to the first,
Yeah.
like just to have all that continuity, just still be able to be there on game after game.
Yeah. And perform like they do game after game.
It's hard for me not. And I mean, when you look at probably the strength of schedule, I'm leaning more Texas Tech over BYU. I know they've been having
They are very
teams now in these last couple weeks. So I'm going Texas Tech as well. Even though I think if it's probably one of those situations where if they play each other twice, they might split. So especially if it is maybe a neutral field or
neutral field, BYU might have the heavy favor on that one. What was the next one? A&M Mizzou. I really like Texas A&M. But I think even the model has
if I was looking at the model, like A&M is like a weirdly huge
underdog.
Which I was like, what have I been missing?
Yeah. But it's like you look at all the defensive stats that they own, and like some of them they're fairly close on, and then others are just like huge difference.
And I will say with Mizzou had Prebola, like that offense was hot.
Yeah.
Now
is not, and this is why Texas A&M is a 6.5 favorite over Mizzou at home, is because they lost their starting quarterback.
Yeah, if I feel like the quarterback was there, I'd probably be riding with Mizzou.
Yeah. And this is why I'm going against the model, and I believe you are as well. Texas A&M.
I'm going Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Now, I'd love to be wrong and have the model right, but this is my creation.
If it was wrong, that'd be the biggest upset that the model has produced.
Yeah.
Predicted. Which is not much to say since we've only done
2 weeks now.
Yeah. So a sample size study of 16, 17.
Mind you, the model has Mizzou 58 or points or whatever out of 78.
And the different points or stat lines that would be leaning more towards a certain team.
And then 18 is Texas A&M. That tells you the difference in this game and how big of an upset that is. Now, the one that I found was interesting. So, Oregon is the favorite over Iowa, obviously. But there were some that were like very close with each other, and even some ties that, like, if it swung towards Iowa, it would be like a 5-point difference. Like, it was very neck and neck. I'm still going to pick Oregon.
I am too.
But I'm expecting it to be a dogfight.
Which is weird because I remember at the beginning of the season, everyone was like, oh, Iowa's dead.
Yeah.
Well, that was the big, like, I think when they lost to Iowa State, it was like, damn, man. Like, they played like shit.
Yeah. And then
I think they lost the next game after that, and they're like, okay, they're dead.
Yeah. One way I see Iowa controlling this game is 100% just time of possession and run it down Oregon's throat.
Yeah, but
and then play nitty gritty Midwest football against Oregon in Kinnick Stadium. There is a route for them to win. It's if they can actually do it.
Are they in Oregon? Are they in Eugene?
In Iowa?
They're okay.
Yeah. So it's
that's leaning more on Iowa's favor. Yeah. So because they have the travel 2 time zones over. But I'm still rocking.
Yeah, I'm still rocking Oregon. One that kind of caught my eye was Duke and UConn. I don't know if you saw it or
when I was reading the text messages for our pre-show meeting, I was confused that we switched over to basketball.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is he doing? I know college basketball season started, and those two are usually up there.
Yeah. College conversation or
so when have we ever talked to UConn?
Yeah.
UConn football.
And I was just like, all right, so they're both UConn 6-3 and Duke is 5-3. And what kind of caught my eye too, I'm gonna look at like their past. Actually, I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Duke won over Clemson, barely lost it. Well, I'm sorry, not barely, but 9-point game against Georgia Tech.
Well, and even that Georgia Tech game, like it could have been a blowout in the first half, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like they had two really good drives that both kind of failed. One was a pick six, I believe, and Georgia Tech really didn't do anything in the first half, which made it look competitive. And in the second half, Duke they did absolutely nothing.
And then UConn won over UAB, double overtime with Rice, and Rice has kind of been it's one of those G5 schools that everybody's just like, oh yeah, Rice fucking college, but they still kind of perform too at their level. Boston College, they won over FIU and then Buffalo State. And I couldn't believe it that UConn was the favorite over Duke, according to the model. But I'm disagreeing with it because of strength of schedule for Duke.
I'm also going Duke. I'm still surprised that we had this game on our docket.
Yeah.
That just shows how slow of a week that we're looking at here, folks.
Yeah, it was just like there's really nothing going on this week. Like there's no big matchups. It's like the in the SEC, it's like the bottoms versus the top of the SEC. Same in the Big 12. Same in Big 10. There wasn't a whole lot to talk about, and I also did a little bit like want to spread it out, cover ACC.
Sure. I'm also going Duke. Not a lot of separation from us this week, except for versus the model. We have done some separation from the model.
Yep. And then we got Navy against Notre Dame. This one was a bit of a tight matchup. The point spread on the model, 42 Notre Dame, 34 Navy. And pretty much anything running related, Navy is the favorite in.
Yeah.
Running defense. Even some of them, though, they were leaning towards Notre Dame, but they're like right there on the cusp where I'm like, I could have given half a point to each or like 1 full point to each.
Yeah. If we turn back the clocks, and if I remember correctly, wasn't it Notre Dame and Army in the college football playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same turnout of Notre Dame beating the military armed forces.
I'd love to see Navy win over Notre Dame just because.
And I know we were pretty rough on them at the beginning of the season when they lost back-to-back games.
I don't see a 3-loss Notre Dame going into playoffs. And part of me still kind of has that lingering, like, I want you to lose. It's just like, Iowa State, Texas, TCU. Iowa State is the favorite, but by 1.
Yeah, this is the game that I looked at and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
What did Matt do to change out that they were slightly sort of kind of the favorite?
I did nothing except that on interceptions, they're both tied at 7. And then in the fumble category, they're both tied as well. They get about the same number of fumbles on defense or defensive forced fumbles. And I'm just like, yeah, it's just like a very tight game all around.
Playing in TCU?
Yeah, in TCU. And that's why I'm just like, I wanted to switch it over to TCU for home field advantage as being the favorite, but sticking to our consistency of it.
Right. The one thing that I will say, probably more so, and I don't know if this is like a positive or negative, is Iowa State probably has like the most hurt pride where they weren't at the top of the heap when they came into the season of Big 12, but they were never counted out until probably the loss in Colorado.
Yeah. Colorado is when we started like, all right, dog.
Because Cincinnati was still like, all right, you have a loss to a
team on a hot streak
team who's looking, it's a quality loss. So it's like, all right. And, you guys kind of made it spicy towards the end of like potential. Colorado, that was when it was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then BYU. So like 4 straight, it's like, okay. Like this is a team that I'm even like, damn, are they gonna get their bye? Like at this point,
Yeah.
like or not their bye, their bowl.
Yeah.
Are they gonna get their bowl game? And then I saw their last team they play, and I was like, okay, they will.
They have, I think with the teams they won over, they'll still get a bowl game, but it'll be like a midnight game
Hmm.
in some nowhere town
Yeah,
against some G5 school. Iowa State will probably, you know,
yeah,
in Iowa State fashion, keep it close somehow, even though they win. But yeah, it's a. I'm still picking Iowa State,
yeah.
obviously, because
The
I'm.
one thing it's the turnovers are just. I mean, right now it's just like kind of when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, right now it's just, dude, it's a fucking hailstorm right now.
And it's just like has they have a game where they
What is it? We had 2 interceptions through the first 5 games, and then
yeah,
now we've had 5 interceptions in the last 4.
yeah. And then there's also the
Fumbles,
fumbles.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably leaning TCU.
Which is probably the smarter move. I just have to do it as
Yeah.
as an Iowa State
No,
fan.
I gotcha.
You guys are the favorite over UCLA.
No, I think okay for the model.
Yeah, for the model.
For betting odd purposes, we are a slight dog.
Yes.
Um,
And that's because you guys just lost your quarterback.
yeah. No, it's the thing that I think if Dylan Raiola is healthy, we win last game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, I would argue that we win out.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
100%. You guys we're getting on a hot streak too.
yeah, shoulda, woulda, couldas. Like that's the thing that sucks.
Yeah, it's a 1.5 favorite towards UCLA.
So playing in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, so good experience for those guys.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, the way that they handled us last year, I think because it was a team that we were all coming in like we should win these, we should
Yeah.
beat these guys, and they absolutely outmuscled us in every point of attack, and it was just like an embarrassing loss of like,
Yeah.
dude, what the fuck, happened? So I'm picking us to win. But yeah, I mean, with Latif, I'm hoping that they give him a little bit better
Well,
play calling than
yeah.
like, hey, we're gonna do RPOs, screens, and handing it off to Emmett
Yeah.
Johnson. I hope that they have a better game plan
Mhm.
for him.
And then like keep any throws within 10 yards. Maybe do 1 20-yard pass.
I mean,
If I'm going to
if the
game plan it,
opportunity's there,
yeah. I'm going to game plan it like that.
mhm.
Force him to load up the box, then hit him over the top.
Problem is like if we mix it up, that's gonna help him use his legs,
Yeah.
which he's a great runner.
Yeah. We have one split in the college, but we are definitely fighting against the model a lot throughout here.
What only
Mizzou, UConn.
suck on this?
Yeah.
So 2 against the model
Yeah.
and 1 against each other.
Yep. And then, do we want to talk about AP just right quick?
Yeah, absolutely. We can. Because honestly, this would be the first time I've actually seen it.
Oh, so they have the college football playoff rankings too, as well.
Mm.
We'll cover a little bit of both as well. The AP. I'm seeing if there's any difference. There is a little bit of difference.
Yeah, there's
Okay. AP has Ohio State number 1,
obviously,
Indiana number 2,
obviously,
A&M number 3,
obviously,
Bama number 4,
obviously.
Georgia number 5, Oregon 6, Ole Miss 7, BYU jumps up to 8, Texas Tech is at number 9, Notre Dame 10, Oklahoma 11, Virginia 12, Texas number 13, which huge win for Texas over Vandy.
Yeah.
Arch Manning looked like Arch Manning. Yeah. Louisville 14, Vandy 15, Georgia Tech 16, Utah 17, Miami 18, 19 Mizzou, 20 USC, 21 Michigan, 22 Memphis, 23 Tennessee, 24 Washington, and 25 Cincinnati. Now for the college football rankings, which honestly are the more I dare to say accurate, with obviously Ohio State number 1, Indiana number 2, A&M number 3, and Bama number 4. What's different this year compared to last season is not the conference champions that get a bye, it's the top 4 in the playoff ranking. They're the ones that get a bye week going into the playoffs.
Which, if I remember right, last year wasn't they? If they had the bye, they were pretty much cursed.
Yeah,
Like,
I think every single team that had a bye
and lost. Yeah.
Georgia's in at number 5, Ole Miss number 6, BYU number 7, Texas Tech number 8, Oregon number 9, Notre Dame number 10, number 11 Texas, number 12 Oklahoma, with Utah right in there at number 13, Virginia at 14, Louisville 15, Vandy 16, Georgia Tech 17, Miami 18, 19 USC, 20 Iowa, 21 Michigan.
I guess it's probably not a huge difference in the world. I just
No.
don't understand why they have Iowa above Michigan. But that's my only thing I've seen so
Maybe
far.
Big Ten record.
I would assume they're pretty close.
I don't know. But the top 12 are the ones that are going to win or are in so far as of right now. 13, 14, 15, and 16 are all outside looking in.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Because Vandy definitely still has a chance to get in there. Louisville still has a chance. So is Virginia. Like, there is not a single ACC team in there.
Mm-hmm.
And if they keep on fucking around like this, where they have, like, their top team loses in an upset, they're going to not be in the college playoffs going into this year. And you could potentially see 3 to 4 Big Ten, 3 to 4 SEC. I dare to say 2 to 3 Big 12.
Yeah, I'm seeing definitely 2. Depending on, I mean, the big thing is how BYU and Texas Tech shake up.
Like, if Texas Tech beats BYU, I see BYU dropping down to 12 and Texas Tech jumping up to that 7 spot. But they're still staying in the playoff conversation.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I honestly, I can imagine if, depending on how bad the beating is, they might just drop.
If it's a blowout where, like, BYU scores 3 and Texas Tech is 42-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, BYU's out. But if it's like a 1-score, I dare to say 7-point game, I still say BYU stays in. That's at least how I see it in my view. But yeah, Virginia, Louisville, not a single ACC team in there. Because Miami just lost to SMU.
And they're out.
I don't expect them, unless they win out, maybe, but I don't expect them to get there.
Well, even if they win out, they need help from other teams.
They need other teams to follow them the same thing they were doing, where they lose the games they should win. Moving on to the NFL.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this week we only had one, or last week I should say, we only had one split, and it was a Steelers-Colts game, which was the most. I did not expect it. I was just like, I don't expect them to win.
Yeah.
Came back from the bachelor party. Started helping out with my girlfriend, digging up cannas, cleaning them up, digging up plants. And then clean them up, put them on the side of the road so people will take them because we had too much.
Yeah.
And I looked at on my phone, and it's like around 1 o'clock. And I see
5 takeaways.
And the Steelers are winning. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I want to put on this game, but I need to keep on doing this work.
That was the Daniel Jones that I think everyone was expecting.
Yeah. And where did this, like, apparently something I saw is that Jalen Ramsey had, like, all the defense in a meeting, like, during the week or whatever, and, like, was starting to get on everybody about shit.
I mean,
Whatever happened with that defense in between last week
you
and this
expect
week,
that to come from more of a veteran like Hayward,
yeah,
Porter, Watt.
Porter was a rookie last year.
I thought he.
No. Joey
Who,
Porter Jr. He was a rookie last
who
year.
am I thinking of? That
His father was a Steelers.
maybe that's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
of. Maybe I'm just thinking of his
his
dad.
dad was on 2 Super Bowl winning teams.
Maybe that's what I was thinking
Yeah,
of. I was just like, yeah, he like Joey Porter's been around forever.
yeah,
Okay. But you expect it from
Yeah.
Hayward, Watt.
yeah. One of the veterans.
Sure.
Yeah,
Not a guy who was traded in
yeah. Granted, he is a veteran in the league.
for sure.
Yeah,
Just not on that team.
just not with the Steelers. But yeah, I mean, if the reports of what I saw were true,
Yeah. Well, let's start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's start Thursday Night Football. Lamar Jackson came back,
Lamar Jackson came
and
back.
I thought I honestly fucked you because we were talking about how
What
you
to do,
for
because, like,
for your fantasy
I have mind you, I have 3 quarterbacks.
you had 4.
No, I dropped Sam
Sam.
Darnold for Joe Flacco.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Which I graciously picked him up.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
But I have 3 quarterbacks. All of them scored over 30 points.
Yeah,
Joe Flacco scored the most with 45.
which off of a loss too.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson scored 35, and then Matt Stafford scored 33.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
When I saw Lamar had 35, I think I sent you like a voice message like,
Yeah.
dude, I am so sorry I told you to
this
do
is
Matt
like
Stafford.
I hope Matt Stafford shows up for you.
Yeah, I was like, I hope.
And I was just like, I was thinking this first game for Lamar might be a bit more of a feeler to
Mhm.
get back into it, but no, he came out shit hot.
I mean, the great thing is that they were playing a piss poor team.
Yeah. The Dolphins, but also like the Dolphins too is just like their 2 wins did not expect them to win at all.
Yeah, the big one was their last, was it Monday Night Football versus who was it?
Well, let's take a look.
The Raiders? Oh, it was the Jets. That's who it was. The
Yeah.
Jets. And then and then the Falcons. I was like, dude, what the fuck
Yeah, they
happened
beat
there?
the Falcons, and it's just like, what's happening here? And then you see the Panthers were starting to get their shit together. I'm like, I don't know who to pick between Dolphins and Panthers, and I think we both picked the Panthers.
I think so. Yeah.
And then they played against the Chargers. We knew they weren't going to win, but it was 29-27. And then they go up against the Browns, who have a very strong defense.
Blown out.
And then play against the Falcons, and you're like, they're probably going to lose. And then
Yeah.
the Falcons win. And so you just don't know what to think with the Dolphins. They just fired their GM
Oh,
as well.
Mhm. Mahinga Fitzpatrick is on the trading block. They're looking to trade him away, which I was like, bro, you just got him.
Yeah.
You just got him. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, shit, we didn't go. We both picked Ravens.
Yep.
We both picked the Bengals and lost. Both picked the Lions and lost.
Mm.
Surprising. Both picked the Packers and lost. Even more surprising.
Yeah.
Really starting to lose stock on the Packers now.
Especially with Tucker Kraft, who was like their guy. That is their target.
Yeah.
Like that is Justin Love is throwing to Tucker Kraft, and they're going to run the ball. Like that is the offense. That is who you look at. I mean, they're getting Christian Watson back, and he's slowly, but he's not. I don't know if he's going to be able to pick up that slack that they're throwing to Tucker Kraft.
Your new targets now are just Romeo Doubs and Matthew Golden.
Yeah,
I'm just like, until Jaden Reed comes back, which thankfully I still have him on my IR.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know what's going to happen for the Packers now. And Jaden Reed's supposed to come back in like what, week 10, week 12 or something like that?
Some.
Because he broke his collarbone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how long that takes for recovery on collarbone. I know it's like a month or 2, but I don't know the exacts.
Yeah.
We're both right on the Chargers. Patriots, again, like I said, are only split. Steelers, Colts, Broncos, Jags, Rams, Bills, Seahawks, and then we both picked the Cowboys. I did not expect we'll get into that when we get to that game. But yeah, Lamar Jackson came out. Derrick Henry ran really good. No touchdowns. 19 carries, 119 yards. I believe he had 1 reception for like 5 yards, so he
Yeah.
kind of helped me out there.
But Lamar was hitting up. I mean, I think, or Mark Andrews got 2
Yep.
touchdowns. Isaiah Likely was getting some passes, so just going straight to the tight ends, who
He
I
was
know
making
like
up for tight
missing
end week. Yeah.
National Tight Ends Day, which I know that they're talking about getting rid of Mark Andrews, which like
I think they keep him. He's been doing pretty solid for them,
yeah,
especially in their when they lost Lamar. He was still reliable for them, and
mhm,
so was Kolar, Iowa
yeah,
State grad.
mhm,
He got a touchdown. I forgot. Someone made a meme about it. It's just like you let their blocking primary tight end score on you guys
mhm,
with Tyler Huntley, or it was
yeah.
against the Bears. Yeah. Um,
Speaking of the Bears,
Speaking of the Bears Bengals 47-42. Apparently, Joe Flacco and the Bengals are the only team to score 38 plus in 2 games
and lose
and
both
lose.
both of them, yeah.
It's just like, well, what the fuck? And did you see all the shit talking that was going on by Jamar Chase, T. Higgins
About the defense.
about the defense? Just like, dog, you just have to make one stop.
And like, here's the thing: I get it, but I think when you're looking at those two and Joe Burrow, and you're like, man, I wish I could pay for a better defense. Where the fuck all my money going? And you look at the
Look
three
at
people who are like talking the most shit. It's like, hey man, how about you fucking? Which I also get like, hey, I mean, there's a whole bunch of. I mean, I mean,
the
you could do
Bengals are going
better
to be,
about getting rookies in,
yeah.
getting like cheap players who. Anyway,
Hey, Jalen Ramsey on the trade block.
for the Steelers,
Not Jalen.
Mahinga
Sorry.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just
I
like,
was like, what?
yeah, I was all mixed up. But yeah, Mahinga Fitzpatrick. I mean, he's getting old and slow, but still,
Isn't he younger than Jalen Ramsey?
I don't know.
Jalen Ramsey been in the league. I mean, he was drafted by the Jaguars, and
I don't even remember.
their last playoff appearance with Blake Bortles. So, like, what does that tell you?
Wasn't that like 2016?
That's what I was gonna say,
Yeah,
2016, but I was like,
like 10 years ago.
almost 10 years ago. Like, that's a long
Yeah.
time.
Vikings Lions. I
First game
really,
back for JJ McCarthy, and
I really wish I started Jordan Addison over Booty.
uh,
Booty went out in the first quarter.
is he like
He's questionable, but
okay?
yeah, he's not like done for. But like
Didn't he
he
get a
went.
touchdown?
No,
Oh, I thought he got a touchdown.
no.
Hmm.
But yeah, Vikings. Jordan Addison had, I think, 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Yeah, over the Vikings, and it was like the Lions just disappointed me on that game. I'm not counting them out, but you're now 5-3.
Yeah, I mean, that division is really tough. They were playing in Minnesota.
No, in Detroit,
They're playing in Detroit, and they lost.
and they lost. That's why I was just like,
Oh,
that's why I'm kind of disappointed. You play in Detroit and lose.
and like the game plan of beating the Vikings is just continuously put pressure on the quarterback because that old line is utter garbage.
Utter garbage.
Like it is
Did you
so
see what
bad.
happened to Carson Wentz?
The week
Yeah, the
before,
week prior.
and then you look at the film the week before, and then that week before, and then
We can
going
even go
into
back
like
to
last
last year.
season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Uh,
how this unbeatable team was beaten in the first round by the Rams
yeah.
pretty handily
Yeah,
too.
we just kept bringing pressure, and
Never stopped.
no.
And you have Aiden Hutchinson, who's supposed to be in talks for Defensive Player of the Year,
Mhm.
and you can't pressure JJ McCarthy.
I know, so that he even runs in for
Yeah,
a score.
and like he only threw 140 yards.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the NFC North it's the same thing with like the AFC North, where
Yeah,
you can really not count out any team except for the Cleveland Browns.
yeah.
Like,
Who
yeah,
are the Browns in?
maybe you can
The
put the
Bears.
Bengals in. Oh, well,
Yeah,
even the Bears, they're 5-3.
yeah.
Like, they got the same record as the Lions,
But
which
against another NFC North team,
what do you mean?
like who are you picking? Like,
Oh, that is
yeah,
like the Cleveland Browns for the NFC North.
yeah,
I mean, probably closer to the Vikings.
yeah.
But even then, like, I wouldn't say it's a fair comparison.
I think they're a little bit more well balanced in the AFC North, if I'm going to be honest.
What do you mean?
The NFC North and like their competition level, like and how good they are.
Is more balanced than the
The
AFC.
AFC North.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree to that. I think the AFC North probably has the most splits.
Yeah.
Like I always
Out
feel
of
like,
everybody.
yeah,
Yeah.
like if one team's usually going to get a win over.
Over the other.
Hmm.
And then they split. And then maybe two of them match up in the playoffs. And you never know. 5-0. Panthers Packers 16-13.
Romeo Dobbs, I think he took Chuba Hubbard's
Yeah.
job, and I don't know if they're going to try to keep Chuba
Romeo
Hubbard.
Dobbs took Chuba Hubbard's job.
No,
Rigo Dowdell.
did I say Romeo
Yeah,
Dobbs?
you said Romeo Dobbs.
Oh, sorry, I meant Rigo Dowdell. Sorry, sorry. Both
Yeah.
initials RD. I guess my
Yeah.
brain just flipped those.
They're both RD, yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Pretty much
I'll let you go on. I
the
gotta
Panthers just
recalibrate.
ran the ball down the Packers' throat and
Mhm.
helped maintain time of possession. And then all they had to do, like, what was it? The Packers only had 3 possessions in the first half and 5 in the second half.
Jeez.
That's a way to win a fucking ball game. It's not going to be a high scoring game,
And then
but it's a way to fucking win.
you have your probably should be Pro Bowl tight end this year. Go out for the year.
Yeah.
What was his ACL?
Yeah. Confirmed ACL.
So I mean,
Done for season.
You'll see him next year.
Yeah. And it was like what was it? Last year he had an ACL at the beginning of the season, didn't come back, comes back, starts lighting up the field.
Yeah. I mean, the way that he played versus the Steelers was
Yeah.
really good, and then
Impressive.
But yeah, man.
Yeah. Chargers Titans.
What? I mean, I'm surprised it was as close. I know Justin
Yeah.
Herbert threw a pick six. I think his first drive or his
Yes.
second drive
I was
had a
like, yeah,
good
it was
like
early.
yeah, and then he had a good answer drive after that of like getting into the end zone.
Mhm.
I know they lost Joe Alt. Like that's another one that went out for the year.
That's rough.
Which I feel bad for the Chargers. I always feel like okay, we take one step
Yeah.
forward and then it's immediately
We get
2
someone
steps back.
Oh no, we lost another person. Yeah. Patriots Falcons again. Like I don't know what to think whenever picking for against the Falcons
Well, the
because it was
Patriots
24-23.
and did you see how they scored their last touchdown?
I did not.
So that 9 is an extra. The PAT was missed, so it should have been tied with I think like 4 or 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And they both exchanged punts, and which I'm honestly surprised that they exchanged punts.
Yeah.
Because I think there's maybe like less than 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Falcons didn't go for it, which is like, hey, you might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Especially since the Patriots did really nothing in the second half. Like they basically were giving the game away.
Yeah.
And to not go for it on like late in the game, like, hey, either you're losing because you went for it and then they stop you and then they're going to run out the clock, or you punt it away and you don't get the stop and then game over anyway. So it's one of those things that it's just, I think, kind of goes back to just kind of like, I mean, hey, the missed kick is the biggest thing, and
I got rid of 2.
Yeah, and I mean, PAT is, and I think it was like wide left. It wasn't even like
not even close.
It wasn't like a snap or a hold issue. I think it was just a bad kick, and there was like no wind or anything either. So
no wind on the East Coast in New England.
Must have been it's been a weird
miracle day.
Oh, someone's caught in the lights. Niners, Giants. CMC just continues to
CMC continues to run this offense.
Yeah. Making Mac Jones look good. Everyone's talking about how when Brock Purdy gets back, there's not going to be a job for him to have there.
Yeah.
Which I honestly don't think is true.
106 yards on the ground, 1 TD, 67 yards through the air, 1 TD. There's not much to say other than this is CMC's team. I feel bad for Jackson Dart.
I do too.
He had that great dynamic with Cam Scadaboo.
You lose Malik Neighbors for the season. You lose Cam Scattaboo for the season. You lose who's their other guy that they lost for the year? I thought they lost another offensive weapon.
I thought it was a tight end. And that's why Theo Johnson started popping off.
Maybe
Who you picked up. I believe it is a tight end.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe it was a tight end.
I remember Theo Johnson was not on my radar for tight ends at all.
I remember looking at him during the preseason and going like, okay, he's actually
he's
pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like the second string guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel bad. I also think that maybe if you're a New York guy, you're like, okay, if this team can stay healthy, the future is potentially bright.
Yeah. And like you got
good foundation to grow.
Yeah, exactly. It was like you got somewhere to grow from here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect a playoff, but
well, my thing is too is like, hey, if we got Russ and we got Jameis, and like
got some trading capital right
that's
there.
what I'm saying, dog. Like you're probably not gonna get shit for Russ, but you could probably get
pimp out Jameis out to somewhere and get
at least get like a 5th or a 6th round pick.
Yeah.
At the least.
Maybe find that diamond in the rough.
Like maybe there's like a defensive or an O lineman. Yeah. Or just like something that you're like, hey, we'll give you a quarterback. Like, because James is probably going to go back up somebody. Or
if someone picks up a rookie quarterback but isn't certain.
Like he could go back up JJ McCarthy now.
Honestly.
Because
Carson Wentz's shoulder.
Yeah, he's done for the year. He could probably go.
Carson Wentz playing through that shit on the last game.
Yeah, I'm sure they dangled some amount of money. Like you get this.
We want to keep JJ McCarthy around. We don't care about you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Colts Steelers. 5 takeaways. We kind of talked about it before.
Yeah, 4 of which I believe was on Jones because I think he. There was threw 2 picks. He fumbled once. Oh, and then I think someone else fumbled.
Yeah.
And then I think the 5th one was a fumble from a punt return, which the Steelers did absolutely nothing with it, which like I was like, okay, this is probably going to be how the game goes and they're going to lose because of something like that. But yeah, because I think like after they got the turnover, from the punt, they went on downs. So the Steelers came right back. And I was like, really? You're not going to just put out Chris Boswell and just get a couple easy points?
I was like, I need those points for fantasy, dog.
Broncos, Texans?
Yes.
Broncos, another fourth quarter. Like, they're becoming the Buccaneers of the AFC West.
Dude, someone said they're winning like the Chiefs did last year. Or just like fourth quarter comebacks, random, penalties, like a leveraging call from earlier.
Well, they lost that game from the Colts from the leveraging.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. It's a game they should have beat the Colts in, but they didn't.
But it's all 1-score games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is 15? Is this their like 3rd game in a row
of 1-score games?
Of them having like a comeback to win it? Because I know they had it with the Giants. And then last week
they had 33 points in the 4th fucking quarter.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
After having just no offense all game.
Nothing. And then just turns it on last second.
I'm interested to see when the Texans are going to get Joe Mixon back into the mix.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Oh, and then who? Because I know the Jets traded Gardner Johnson or Sauce Gardner Johnson. Oh, who did they trade him to? Because they got like 2 first-round picks out of him, and I thought that was
the Colts.
Yeah, it was the Colts.
Yeah,
I meant to say that, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? Sending 2 first-round picks? Like, I know you probably need it, but like overall, your offense is pretty high-powered. Like,
yeah.
I know that the Steelers kept Jonathan Taylor at bay.
Yeah, which is...
I mean, that was the first time this season that I think anyone kept him under 100 yards.
Yeah, and also no touchdowns.
Yeah.
I think he had 1 game without a touchdown, and it was the very first game.
Probably.
But he still ran for 100 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, kept Jonathan Taylor at bay. 45 yards with 14 carries.
Which, shout out to Gardner Johnson, because he went from a 1-7 team to a 7-2 team,
Yeah.
like to a playoff contender.
It's like, all right, dog, I'm back in this shit.
Anyway, Jaguars Raiders
Who would have thunk that Pete Carroll
on the goal line.
lost on the goal line
Oh
again?
I was sitting there whenever I was watching back. I was like, "Why are you going for this?
Yeah.
Just keep overtime going."
Yeah.
Like, I know you wanted that moment,
Who would have thunk?
and I think when I was looking back, I think someone told me that Tyler Lockett was completely wide open on
Yeah.
the other side of the field, and he
Mhm.
was not even looking towards that area.
Yeah. Like,
But yeah, I think Pete Carroll should just have stayed retired, and I hope he retires after this. You
Saints Rams won 34-10. Matt Stafford 281, 4 TDs. Done me good in fantasy.
He did me very well because 2 touchdowns to Devontae Adams,
and then 1 to Puka
Nakua, and then Higbee getting back in the mix, which I've been coined with the idea of picking him up.
Dude, I've been sitting there thinking about him like this Rams team is slowly.
And I'm glad I picked up their defense. Their defense did me very well because they got a fumble courtesy from another punch out from Nate Landman, which is just becoming a signature for him.
Yeah.
We got an interception from Forbes, which I believe that was his first of his career. I think they had a sack. They kept him under 13 points, which got me more points. So it was just all around just a great game.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset because I didn't get to watch it because I had my beautiful girlfriend in town with me and we were doing other football stuff. And I was like, football can wait for a day. But I was still checking it
pretty
here and there.
regularly.
Yeah.
Now, the one game I wish I'd watched, the Bills-Chiefs. The Bills won 28-21. Apparently, a call didn't go the Chiefs' way.
Is it that one where
the intentional grounding?
Oh, I didn't see that one. I saw one making the rounds where
he got hit on the sideline.
No, Josh Allen was running and he gave himself up with a slide, and I guess a player from the Chiefs kind of ran. I don't even want to say ran into him, ran beside him.
Yeah.
And his hand touched his helmet. And Josh Allen sold it like he got popped. And I don't know if they got a penalty for unnecessary roughness to get 15 more yards, but I'm assuming with all of the coverage I saw around that play, they might have gotten some call around it. But I was sitting there, I was like, I don't think that would have made or break the game.
The stuff I've been seeing was the intentional grounding call on Patrick Mahomes' fourth quarter drive.
I didn't see that.
So the ball got tipped at the line.
Interesting.
Yeah. It got tipped at the line and fell short, around nobody, and they called intentional grounding.
Really? That is so shocking. I feel like they're pretty good about
video replay, it's Chiefs fans say it's, you can clearly see it got tipped at the ball. And I'm just like, I don't know. There is no good angle. I can understand it from a refs. Might also just be my Chiefs hatred, but saying that it's just there's no good angle.
I'll have to go in and look at that. Because I feel like when a tip happens, there's one or two of the things that usually happen. A, you can see the ball kind of go off course.
Well, the thing is that the ball was already coming out a little wobbly.
Gotcha.
So it's just it already has a little bit of an off to it. And it still just continues to have it. So
when it was hit by when a Bills player hit it, was it when the ball was going out?
It was already in the air.
It was already in the air.
Yes. And it looks like maybe a pinky got it. But if it did, it's this part of the pinky. Just barely grazes it.
That is interesting.
The other one that I saw too was Patrick Mahomes running out to the sideline. And he's still behind the line of scrimmage, and he throws it, and then a dude fucking pops his ass right on the side.
Yeah. And I thought that one was a pretty good no call.
Yeah.
I like that one, but I could understand how a Chiefs player.
Yeah. But
because here's the thing with how Patrick Mahomes been playing lately, I think every player should
just pop him.
That should be rephrased. But
no, pop him. Fuck him up.
I think that should be slightly tweaked. But I don't blame the player.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a dirty hit. I think it's
No.
like, hey, we've been seeing him do that shit all season,
All fucking season.
and he will go in and hit a defensive player and flex over him.
Yeah.
So, and he doesn't get a taunting call. So,
No.
I'm definitely getting my licks.
Yeah.
And saying, like, hey,
And like,
I'm saying this for the whole defensive part of the league. Like,
yeah.
you're not getting away with this shit.
Yeah. Dude, it was a perfect fucking hit too.
Yeah, I think I saw that one where
It was like helmet straight to chest
and
fucking
lift
up and
I saw
drive.
that, yeah.
Like, yes.
And I did think that one was going to get a call.
I was just like, there's no way they don't.
But when I saw the comments, it was like, I can't believe it was not flagged. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe
My
it either.
favorite thing, and I was like some of the memes that I saw. It was like Chris Collinsworth voiceover.
Yeah.
And it was just like, my Lord and Savior Patrick Mahomes, this has to be called a penalty.
Yeah.
It's just like ultimate glazing, and then people were like, dude, I want to see Chris Collinsworth and Tony Romo's reaction to these hits.
Yeah.
It's just like see what their tears would look like.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks Commanders. Seahawks dominated the Commanders. Unfortunately, Jaden Daniels probably done for the season. Did you see was it his elbow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty gruesome to see. It was very clear to see. I know a lot of analysts and people are upset with Dan Quinn because the game was pretty well out of hand. And they're like, hey, this is your star QB. You should have pulled him. I mean, the one thing I will say, and this probably isn't like...
And he just came back from injury,
He did just come back from injury, but like... If you're Dan Quinn, you're probably like, hey, I know this team can make a playoff. And if we're looking at what the Broncos did with the Giants, you know, why?
Maybe there's some hope.
And maybe there's a conversation on the sideline of like, hey, do you want me to pull you? This game's kind of well out of reach. No, coach, I want to stay in. All right. Yeah. Which I know then people would then turn around and say like, hey, your job as a coach to protect your player. Like, it shouldn't even be a conversation. Just be like, hey, you're out. Marcus Mariota's going in. So
like, let's get you healthy. Like, let's save your body.
There's, I mean, two sides of the coin.
But also just like, I mean, the way he got hit too
and
everything, like that's not anything a coach can really like. It'd be different. It was like wear and tear. Like you can see physical pain because he keeps on getting hit.
Yeah.
This was just in my eyes, just like an unfortunate accident almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardinals Cowboys. I think they should keep Jacoby Brissett.
Dude, 100%. And all these analysts were talking about how Kyler Murray's coming back.
I think they should trade Kyler Murray.
You know who was trying to trade Kyler Murray to me? For Joe Flacco?
Oh, boy.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you gotta watch out because he will do some, like, fuck-ass trades. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
It's just like, I put it in our group chat.
Because he has I traded him Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Dude, I got CMC off of it, which I was like, what a great deal.
And I'm just like, dude, he's averaging 35 points since being with the Bengals on fantasy. Take him. Somebody take him. Give me, your flex player.
Yeah.
They're just like, I need a skill position.
I'm assuming you told 2 girls, 1 cup no.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Did you say, like, counter offer, I want so-and-so instead?
No, I didn't even do a counter offer.
Was there just no one on their team that you liked?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
No, that was just like...
You probably could have got A.J. Brown off of him.
Probably. But also, I'm just like, I'm still not... The Eagles are... Yeah.
Coming off a bye week, though.
Coming off a bye week, but... I don't know. There's something about the Eagles. We've been saying it all week. Have you been
getting any other offers?
Nope.
Might be worth revisiting.
I'll just start sending Joe Flacco for one of their flex players to like every team.
Just seeing.
See who denies me.
I will tell you, I don't need Joe Flacco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that needs a quarterback, I'm sending it their way. I almost was about to send one over to my competitor who I'm playing against.
Who had Jaden Daniels?
The person coming for you. He also has Marcus Mariota too.
Yeah, okay.
He has the full Commanders.
I saw. I was like, bro.
Excuse me. But yeah, the Cardinals were something else last night. I was watching that game like, where has this Cardinals team been? Jacoby Brissett needs to
They've
stay.
been kind of like that, though.
Yeah.
They've been kind of like that. Like, it's not like they've really been getting blown out, more or less.
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean, who were they playing? Were they playing the Colts the other day, and it was a pretty close game?
Let's take a look. We have technology.
Who did the Cardinals play where it was kind of sort of okay, the Packers, the Colts, they like, I mean, you look at all these games,
Yeah.
they're close. They lost to 1 point to the 49ers. They lost 3 points to the Seahawks. They lost 2 points to the Texans. They lost 4 points, but I mean, these are all 1 point games. Like, either one of these
one-score games,
they flip, then you're looking at like, whoa.
And then there's also the ball out the back of the end zone bullshit. That
the Armanicato, or however you say his name, he did. There's just been, so I mean, because that was the game they should have won over the Titans. I'm still flabbergasted that shit happened. But
this week,
do you want to just skip fantasy?
We can glance over it before trivia.
Okay.
While you're pulling it up, I'll talk about it. Yeah. Raiders Broncos. I'm picking Broncos, obviously.
I'm also picking Broncos, obviously.
Yeah. Unless Pete Carroll pulls something out of his ass.
Unless they
if they somehow get Jacoby Meyer back.
When they reinstate the fucking, what was the what was that scandal where it's like, where they would like target?
Oh, God, headhunting.
Yeah, I thought there was a moth on that wall, and it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, I keep on seeing you look back there. I'm like,
it's
what's
a fucking
going on
moth
behind me? Is something wrong with my hair?
No, it's a moth. Is that what you kept like touching your hair? You're like,
I was like, something must be wrong.
No,
Falcons, Colts. We're both going Colts.
Correct.
Unless if Daniel Jones turns back into New
if
York
he
Giants,
regressed, oh my God, that would be insane.
The concussions he received from
That'd
the Steelers
be insane.
defense.
It is in Berlin though, so that's just give the ball to Jonathan Taylor, dog.
Giants, Bears. I'm gonna go Bears.
I'm also going Bears, even though,
dude, you know what's wild?
I feel like I should have looked at that game a little bit more, but
something I've noticed too is that like we're actually picking the Bears and meaning it. And it's not like because they're facing another mid team.
Except for this week.
Yeah. But it's just it's just like we obviously think Bears are the definitive.
I think if the Giants were healthy, I'd be picking the Giants.
Oh, 100%. Okay. But Bills, Dolphins, give me the Bills.
Yeah. Bills.
Ravens, Vikings.
We're going Ravens.
Yeah.
Because I know the Ravens' defense is horrible, but it can't be that horrible that they would allow basically whatever the Lions happen to them.
Yeah.
Browns
over the Jets.
I'm honestly surprised you're also doing
that. Patriots, Bucks.
Ooh. Tom Brady Bowl.
Give me the Pats.
I'll take the Buccaneers then.
I'm liking this hot streak that the Patriots are on. Their defense is looking solid.
If the Buccaneers can do what the Falcons meant to do last week, where they have a late fourth quarter comeback, I can see the Buccaneers actually finishing it off.
Give me the Panthers over the Saints.
Also going Panthers.
Give me the Texans over the Jags.
I will go Jags over Texans.
I think they're starting to get their swagger back, even though they took an L last week.
Yeah.
But I think they're getting their swagger back.
I'm going Seattle.
Yeah.
Over the Cardinals.
Even though I wouldn't be surprised if this is a closer game.
I would honestly be surprised because I think the Seahawks defense is way better than the Cardinals defense.
Cowboys defense.
The Seahawks.
Yeah.
The Seahawks defense is way better than the Cardinals.
I get what you're saying now.
I worked a long day.
Yeah. Give me the Rams over the 49ers.
I'm also going Rams over 49ers, but it better not be very similar to like I hope we stomp them out at their house.
Yeah.
You just gotta limit CMC.
100%. That's their whole offense.
Exactly.
Give me the Lions over the Commanders.
Same.
I think this is going to be a tight matchup, but give me the Steelers over the Chargers.
I'm also taking the Steelers. And if my usual mojo works where I intentionally pick the Steelers to lose and they win, and then if I pick them to win, they lose, then
yeah.
yeah. But no, I honestly think that they realize like, okay,
we need to get it together.
If the Ravens are not starting to get healthy, like we cannot piss this away.
Yeah, we can't lose our AFC North first place right now.
Eagles over Packers.
Yeah.
Eagles or Eaglers.
I don't know, dude. It's late.
Chiefs, Bengals. I didn't see the other two.
Titans,
Cowboys.
and Cowboys. Auto Draft Dream Team probably has like the worst right now because he has Dak Prescott and he's like their highest scorer,
Mm-hmm.
and he's on a bye and he's going up against a tough. I'll talk about it a little bit. Well, you're getting the
Auto Draft Gene. You're talking about who they're playing this week?
Yeah.
You know it's me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're talking like it wasn't me. You want me to pull up the
Yeah.
trivia?
Yeah. We'll leave that. I did absolutely no studying this week, so in pretty typical fashion.
If it makes you feel better, all of the names I picked,
Brian Urlacher.
I almost did like Brian Urlacher. They should all be pretty.
Devin Hester.
No, not Devin Hester. They're all ones that you really should recognize because they're from like our.
Yeah. I lost to Patrick and Mahomes 121 to 90, which if I had Joe Flacco in,
This should be good.
Jordan Addison in, and honestly, Jordan Mason or Travion Henderson, which Travion Henderson finally decided he wanted to. No touchdowns, but he got a lot of target or receptions and a lot of rushes. He got 15 points. No, 12. But if I just switched some things up, and if I knew Joe Flacco was going to score 45 fucking points
in a loss,
yeah, I might have actually won that game. OJ was framed, got a win finally over G-Man's team, 129 to 121. It almost was looking like OJ was framed was going to lose again. Going into it, after G-Man's team didn't have any players for like I think it was Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
and then he just slowly inked by. We're just like, God, what a game! And then Epstein's flight log, who was suffering through another by him again week 2 against Hail Mary, dragged away a win at 109 to 100. Auto Draft Dream Team won. Oh my God! Over did he draft him? 123.2.
That was a big upset.
To 123.00. That is hilarious. I bet he was enraged.
It helped me out because I am one spot
now number 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom, I'm gonna kiss your kids. Brady won over Coming for You, 122 to 90, and then Run the Jewels won over Two Girls One Cup, 160 to 101.
League standings: Patrick Mahomes is first at 8-1. Hail Mary is second with 7-2. Epstein's flight log is 6-3. Third place, did he draft him to Steeler Virginity? So from 4th to 9th, we are all 4 and 5, with the ranking just being the point difference. OJ was framed as 3 and 6. Coming for You is 3 and 6. and Tom, I'm gonna kiss your kids in the mouth. Brady are 3-6 too. Those three potentially losing the season and losing the year. I could foresee none of the three of them doing the punishment bet.
Yeah, 100%.
So I could imagine coming for you trying to settle something.
Yeah.
But I know he wouldn't if it's the haircut thing.
Yeah, we just have to put a wig on him. And he has to wear, so mind you, he teaches. So I think he should wear the wig and glass. If we get him like a military standard reg or something like that.
Something.
Yeah.
Especially the one that you're talking about where it's basically like a.
Yeah.
I just don't think he would do it.
So I'm going against coming for you. I'm projected to win. Tom McKissick's Brady is going up against OJ was framed. The battle of 10th and 12, 12 and 10, which mine is 9-11.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. G-Man's team going up against Epstein's flight log. 2 Girls, 1 Cup against Hail Mary, which I don't know if Hail Mary has anybody on bye. They need to switch up their roster right quick. Patrick and Mahomes going up against Did He Draft Him, number 1 and number 4. And then Auto Draft Dream Team going up against number 5, Run the Jewels, which you are heavily projected to win because he's got tons of players on bye.
Buy or out.
Yeah.
So, which is funny. Like, he has a spot on his bench for Malik Neighbors. I'm like, bro, he's done for the year. Like, you can just drop him. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I went I did this within like 20 minutes.
Okay. So kind of how I do it.
Okay, I didn't realize. So, I might not have all the information, but I'm going to Google them. So if you have any questions, you ready?
I guess.
Okay. So this first tier is a quarterback. I was nice enough to not even include him wearing the jersey. He was a one-time Pro Bowler. I definitely know you know his name.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but he's a part of the 100 greatest Bears of all time with 1 Pro Bowl and I think maybe 1 playoff appearance and not even a win. SEC Offensive Player of the Year, first team All AC or SEC, Indiana Football Hall of Fame, and he was drafted in 2006, first round, 11th pick overall.
Is this Jay Cutler?
This is Jay Cutler.
Probably one of my favorite Bears quarterbacks. This dude's just a dog.
Yeah, I feel like you would have known him. So number 2 is a running back. He is a 2-time Pro Bowler in 2011, 2013. He's a PFWA All-Rookie Team member in 2008. He's also on the 100 Greatest Bears of All Times list. 3rd-team All-American 2007, 2-time All-ACUSA in 2005 and 2007. He was picked in the 2nd round in 2008 and the 44th pick overall.
I'm going to need a little bit more information about him.
Okay.
Number 22. The name sound like the number. I can picture him. It's not Devin Hester.
Correct.
Who else did he play for? Because I feel confident that he was traded off to different teams.
So he finished his last 2 years in New York as a Jet.
As a Jet.
He played all the way until 2017.
As a Jet. Who else did he just do Bears and Jets?
Yep.
God. Was he also in 22 with the Jets?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to be a little bit upset if I can't get this one, actually.
I think you would.
Tell me why my first was just Walter Payton. I'm like, wait, never mind.
Yes. In 2011, Walter Payton was still playing football.
When I think of Bears running backs, I don't think of the only person I can remember of is David Montgomery, but he went to, the Lions.
Yeah. I should have done David Montgomery. That would have been a good one to stump you.
Yeah. But I don't think he had a Pro Bowl with.
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think he has a Pro Bowl with. Never mind. But I don't know who this guy is.
So we actually share a name with him. This is Matt Forte.
Suck. If you gave me the first initial for him, I probably would have gotten it.
I was gonna say like, hey, we actually share a name with him, but I felt like that would have been too.
That would have been
easy.
too easy. Yeah.
Now this guy, I actually included his photo because I don't think you know him, but I remember him because he had like really like one great year, which
In
was
2009.
his rookie year.
Yeah.
But he only played for 3 years because he was really injury prone.
Yeah.
He was drafted 5th round, 140th overall. He wore number 13, obviously.
Mhm.
Um,
You even put a picture in there just to tease,
Basically, because I knew you didn't know him.
Yeah,
But
but-
like, if you ask Bear fans, like devoted Bear fans, especially like in our age group, like,
Yeah.
hey, who is either your like most beloved forgotten Bear or
yeah, or like kids
people our age?
will be like, oh yeah, that's a Bears fan.
Like, oh, I remember
Yeah.
him in 2009 when I was 9, and it was
Yeah.
I have a photo, I have a picture, I have a poster of him in my
Yeah.
room.
It's kind of like me with the almond green. Yeah.
I'm on green.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is,
So,
but he's a coach.
he
Is it LaSalle?
no,
No.
no. So he's got a very similar name to famous daredevil of sorts.
Oh,
Showman,
fuck.
not Evil Knievel.
Okay, because that's the only one I could think of.
So this is Johnny Knox.
Oh,
So if you remember, kind of hearing,
yeah,
I
I
have a
do.
football card.
Yeah, of Johnny Knox. Yeah.
I always thought like he was one of those like, dare I say, one hit wonders, but like
you can dare.
yeah,
I dare.
yeah,
It's not a dare.
you're like, it's fine, you can call him that. Like,
He had one good season.
yeah, but it was one of those, if he wasn't so in, like, I think
He's one of those greatest what ifs.
is one of those like he can just not barely walk.
Yeah.
But he was walking around with like a cane.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
rough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
At least his coaching. So
yeah, he's still a part of the game. We're just gonna have. Well, no, I can switch it back to.
yeah.
Well, you got to get home to the
Yeah.
missus.
Thank
On
you guys.
your way,
Oh.
you can call
Hart Ventures Electrical Services because it's starting to get wintertime now.
Yeah.
Power outages are going to happen.
Mhm.
You might need some electrical work done.
You
Hit
might
'em
need
up.
some electrical work in the doghouse that you'll be sleeping in the next couple
Maybe.
days. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining the MattCast podcast. I am Matty Elijah, my co-host, Matty J. Thank you guys for coming.